Bernice is a name that appears in the Christian Greek scriptures, specifically in the Acts of the Apostles, and her story is connected to key events in the ministry of the Apostle Paul. According to the Bible and discussions among Jehovah's Witnesses, Bernice, or Berenice in some translations, was a prominent historical figure due to her royal lineage and her controversial actions. Here's a detailed look at her background and significance. Historical and family background. Bernice was the eldest daughter of Herod Agrippa I, who is mentioned in Acts 12. Herod Agrippa I was a king in Judea, remembered for his persecution of early Christians, including his role in the death of the Apostle James. Bernice's royal lineage places her within the infamous Herodian dynasty, a family known for its complex politics and tumultuous interactions with both the Roman Empire and the Jewish population. Bernice had two younger brothers, one of whom was Herod Agrippa II, who later played a significant role in the events of Acts 25 and 26. This Herod is the one before whom Paul made his defense when he was accused by the Jewish leaders. Bernice's family connections and her close relationship with her brother Agrippa II made her a powerful figure in her time. Biblical appearance in Acts. Bernice's most notable mention occurs in Acts 25 and 26, where she appears alongside her brother, Herod Agrippa II, during the Apostle Paul's trial in Caesarea. Festus, the Roman governor, had inherited Paul's case from his predecessor, Felix, and was unsure how to handle the accusations made by the Jewish leaders. Festus consulted Agrippa II, who arrived in Caesarea with Bernice to hear Paul's defense. Acts chapter 25 verse 13 describes this encounter. Now when some days had passed, King Agrippa and Bernice arrived at Caesarea and paid their respects to Festus. New World Translation. This passage highlights Bernice's presence as part of the royal entourage, showing her influence and her active participation in political and judicial matters of the time. In Acts 26, Paul eloquently defended himself before Agrippa and Bernice, recounting his conversion to Christianity and his mission to preach about Jesus Christ. While the account does not record Bernice's personal reaction, her presence at such a pivotal event in Christian history underscores her role as a witness to these significant developments. Controversies surrounding Bernice. Jehovah's Witnesses, like many Bible commentators, often highlight the moral and political complexities of figures like Bernice. Historical sources outside the Bible, such as the writings of the Jewish historian Josephus, indicate that Bernice's life was filled with controversy. She was married multiple times, but her most scandalous relationship was her close association with her brother Agrippa II. Some sources suggest that their relationship may have been inappropriate, which caused rumors and scandal in their time. However, the Bible does not delve into these allegations, focusing instead on her role in witnessing Paul's trial. Jehovah's Witnesses emphasize the importance of avoiding judgment beyond what the scriptures reveal, using Bernice's story as a reminder that God is the ultimate judge. Lessons and insights. For Jehovah's Witnesses, Bernice's presence in Paul's trial is significant for several reasons. God's sovereignty. The events surrounding Paul's trial illustrate how Jehovah God's purpose was being fulfilled despite opposition. Bernice, as part of the Herodian dynasty, was unwittingly involved in the unfolding of God's plan to spread the good news far and wide. Paul's bold witnessing. Bernice's story reminds Jehovah's Witnesses of the importance of courage and faithfulness in preaching, even before powerful and influential people. Paul did not let the presence of royalty intimidate him. Instead, he used the opportunity to share the message of the kingdom with those in high positions. Historical context. The account of Bernice and Agrippa II helps to contextualize the tension between the Jewish leadership, the Roman authorities, and the emerging Christian congregation. It highlights the challenges faced by early Christians and the political complexities of the time. Conclusion. While the Bible does not provide extensive details about Bernice, her inclusion in the narrative of Acts serves as a fascinating glimpse into the interactions between early Christians and the political figures of the first century. For Jehovah's Witnesses, her story offers an opportunity to reflect on the courage of Paul, the sovereignty of Jehovah, and the unfolding of Bible prophecy. The account also serves as a reminder that all individuals, regardless of their status or background, are accountable to God. Bernice's presence at Paul's trial immortalizes her as a witness to the bold proclamation of the Christian faith in its infancy.